guys! So following the previous video, I thought I'd show you one of the things that you can make from the rice seasoning. So today I'm gonna show you how to make onigiri, which are Japanese rice balls, so let's get started. So first pour some rice vinegar in the hot rice so that the rice will become kind of like sushi rice, sweet and sticky. And then you want to mix it in. Make sure to mix it well when the rice is still hot, and then set it aside to let it cool. When it's cooled down, you want to mix in the rice seasoning that we made from the previous video. Be careful when you're mixing in the rice seasoning. You want to mix it in by the flipping and pressing motion instead of breaking the rice grains. It's because when the rice grains break, they tend to become overly sticky and they will lose the rice texture, so you want to avoid that. Once the rice seasoning is all well mixed in, wet your hands with some vinegar water or a bit of oil. And then here comes the fun part. Now you can grab some rice and shape it however you like it. The common shapes are usually ball shapes or triangles like what I'm doing, but you can really make it in any shapes that you like. When you're done shaping the rice, you can set them aside. So the last thing to do here is to wrap them in seaweed sheets. In most cases, you can just cut up the seaweed sheets and wrap the rice balls in. I have these individual seaweed wraps, so I'm going to show you what I do. These are good for triangular rice balls, and you want to set them in the middle of the sheets. When you're ready to have them, just follow the instructions on the plastic wrap. First, pull the wrap tab all the way around, and then pull the sides out while lightly holding the whole thing. Now you want to hold the whole thing very lightly so that the plastic wraps can come out easy. Then it's time to enjoy some yummy Japanese rice bowls. Hi guys! Thanks for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed my video on how to make Japanese rice balls, which are actually called onigiri. So these rice balls, they make great lunch for, if you were to go to school, go to office, or even a picnic, because they can be served cold. So it's really portable, really easy to have like a simple meal. And because of the rice seasoning that we made from the soy pulp, it's a great source of protein. So there are a few tips I just want to share with you when you're making onigiri. So tip number one is that when you are making the rice balls, you want to make sure that your hands are moist, because after the sushi vinegar kicks in and sets with the rice grains just get so sticky to a point that if your hands are dry, when you touch them, you're gonna be covered in rice grains, and it is really, really hard to work with. So you want to make sure that, as I've mentioned in the video, either you use a bit of cooking oil, or you can mix the water with vinegar to keep your hands wet when you're making the ball shape. It makes your job so much easier. So the second tip is that you want to make sure when you're making the rice balls that you press firmly, because you want to make sure all the rice grains are well stuck together. So when you're eating them, they won't fall apart easily, because it's hard to eat when they keep falling. So when you press it firmly, it'll be much easier to eat. And I also want to mention that these individually wrapped seaweed sheets, they're really not a huge deal if you don't have them or if you can't find them, because most people buy the big sheets, the packaged big sheets, and then they just cut it and then stick it to the rice balls. So it really doesn't matter. The only advantage from having the individually wrapped sheets are that when you eat it, the seaweed is still crispy, they're dry, so they're not soft, like if you were to stick it to your rice balls and then take it out like that. But it really doesn't matter. I don't think it really is such a big deal, and I enjoy it both ways. So if you really like your seaweed to be crispy, my suggestion is take a Ziploc bag and then just cut it to the size you want. Keep them in the Ziploc bag when you go out, and then when you're about to have it, just stick the seaweed to your rice balls. That way it'll stay crispy as well. Anyways, thanks for watching today's video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Do give it a try because it's really awesome. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!